All right. So I think we'll jump into some cricket then, and we'll just finish up with the overall series of England touring in India. The India have won the one-day series. India. They are
the India at the moment, aren't they?
Yes. They've won their one-day series against England. They won that 2-1. So game 3 happened a couple of days ago?
Yeah,
Two
nights
ago. No, last night.
Was it last night?
Yeah, 2 nights ago.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They all
And
play together.
semantics late in our evening.
Run us through what happens.
Time zone.
Am
Pepsi Europe. Yeah, go for
I
it.
might take this one. So game 3, India gets sent in by just Butler even. Oh, fuck, I've got the Sean disease now.
All right, let's move on to cricket.
England had Curran, Torpley and Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not exactly their best bowling.
Who's Torpley? I haven't
Left
heard too
arm,
much.
quick. They're pretty big on him, but obviously no Jofra, no Jimmy, Stuart Broad. Those guys have sort of moved away from the T20 scene. I can't get a read on the Curran boys. Sam Curran had a role to play in this game, but it wasn't with the ball. Just Torpley, big tall left-hander. They just want to see what he's got. Doesn't look like he's got a lot, to be honest, the way he handled himself today. But
So how many needs do, baby?
So Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan put on 100 for the Indians. Kohli and KL Rahul, they were gone rather cheaply.
Both got 7, I think.
Yeah, Kohli very good in otherwise in the white ball cricket.
Still no 100.
Still no 100, yeah. So he'd be over 40 international knocks without 100. Obviously, very difficult to do it in the shorter format. But that's.
it's been a long time. We're getting up to 500 days. Are we there yet? We've hit the 500.
Have a look.
500 before you hit 100. Put that as the headline. Kohli out. But he actually he got clean bowled by Moeen Ali, and he's the only man. I think he's been clean bowled like 3 or 4 times, and Ali's got him
Ali
twice.
got him in the
Bunny. Ali Bunny.
test as well.
And
maybe they would have won the series without.
Shout out to Steve O'Keefe, who got Kohli leaving into his off stump, playing for spin.
The sock.
The sock.
Rishabh Pant, how good is he? And our boy Hardik Pandya, they put on 102. And then the tail really wagged in this one, putting on 70. India bowled out for 329. Then the Poms went out there. Jason Roy, Johnny Bairstow, who had been fantastic in this series so far, they fail at the top.
Yeah.
David Malan, he gets his maiden ODI 50, which is surprising.
I think it was only his 3rd game. He's very good in the T20 format. I think they're trying
averages 50 in the T20s, which is unreal.
I think they're trying to get him more into that. In that top, like we were saying, that top 4 for England is very scary. I mean, obviously, he didn't fail there. Got to 50, and then 2 balls later, he skied one. So he got there. But keep us going, Peps.
He got that 50 or 50 balls as well.
Well, I think he got a 48 balls. 2 balls later, he got out.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
He didn't last very long after getting his 50.
Sorry.
And then Sam Curran.
Carried him.
Yeah, 95, not with a bat off 83, and he just ran out of batting mates, really. They fell an agonising 7 runs short. They only needed 13 off the last over.
Yeah.
Did you cop this?
Yeah, I copped it. He was he was on strike, hit it to long on. They went to run 2, Wood run out at the other end, and then he was hitting balls sort of to long on, and they weren't taking the singles.
Yeah.
And I think they worked out. Look, we got 5 balls to get 13 runs. It's better off Curran going at it than I think it was Torpley, in fact, at the other end. So didn't work in the end for him. It's probably the right way to go, but he did end up hitting a 4. But just run out of when you're giving up runs, it probably shows where you are at the end, and just again, you make 322 and still land short. Makes it hard when your number 8 is the one hitting 90 runs. Yep. But they made a real fist of it. But that sort of wrapped up the series. India win that. They won the T20s. Obviously ran away the tests. So we talked about how
dominant tour. Well, not tour for them, but dominant overall
home series.
Dominant sport, really.
Yeah.
But
England good enough to win 1 in each series.
Yeah, in each, and this,
and 2 in the T20. They won 2 games in the
T20. And they
were
were
competitive. They were competitive throughout.
Absolutely, and we go back to that first test where England, pull up this almighty upset. And we go, what can happen here? And even in the T20s, they went to a decider. This was a decider. But in the end, it's India win all 3 series, and okay, I don't know. Do England look at this as a successful tour? What do you boys think? Were there positives from England? Obviously, there were some positives, but can they say this was a successful tour?
It's the hardest place to win in the world at the moment.
Can you bring up England stats, please, Mongo?
Playing India.
I think you just
in India, definitely positives. I think those tests 2, 3, 4 were really quite disappointing for the Poms. Their white ball cricket is really good.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. Oh no, I can't imagine India doing as well in England, but. We've spoken about it before. White ball cricket, I feel like these guys are just ahead of everyone else.
I think they can go
definitely
into the World Cup later on this year with a lot of confidence. Like they're only landing 7 run shorts here. They're winning games. They chase down that monster total.
They push them to a decider, so they can take confidence.
They can beat it. They know they can beat India in India for this T20 World Cup. And we've talked about that England 11. That it's a very good balanced 11. That top 4 is extremely good. They've got Ben Stokes where you can put anywhere. They've been batting him at 3 in this series. I don't like that because in the one day as that is. Would you open with Ben Stokes in a one-dayer? No. Then you don't bat him 3. If you can't open with a bloke, then he shouldn't be batting 3.
Yeah. And he doesn't fit that mould, does he?
No, I think...
strikes the ball so well. He's so good at the death.
Yeah,
I'd rather him 5 or 6.
I think he's wasted at 3, and he did hit some runs.
What did he average? 45 and had a strike rate of 132, which is the most.
Obviously,
so he didn't do too bad.
But I mean, again, they were obviously trying something that they're trying to get that extra bit out of this.
He did get 99 on one of the games.
He's an elite cricketer. We love him. He'd be a shit bloke. I think we can all. I'm pretty confident to say that. But just as confident as I'm saying, he's one of the best. He's in any 11 you pick, probably in any form of the game. To be honest, so I don't. And I put the question down there: is Joe Root in this? When they play their first game to the T20 World Cup, is Joe Root in that 11?
T20, no.
ODI, I think yes.
Yeah, you probably fit him in ODI.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So because they had Livingston, he played at the Scorchers. He probably goes out for Owen Morgan in the middle.
Yep.
Would you say Dawood Milan out, Root in?
No. Well, Milan averages 50 in T20 international cricket. How'd he leave a bloke like that out of that top order? We mentioned Ben Stokes. He picks himself where he bats. That's a different.
Roy, Bairstow.
Roy and
Butler,
Bairstow. They're not going anywhere. Butler's in there, and then
we're running out of batting spots. Sorry, Joe. So
I don't think he's in England's best 6
T20
batsmen.
I think we said it before. He'll be in the squad. He just won't be in the 11 team. In the 11. So it's just whether one of these blokes unfortunately gets injured on that, then maybe he gets a run. But I don't think he's in your best 11 for England for the T20.
You put him in one day though, Peps? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think that it's a different game. The argument's there for.
Though he didn't
for
play
in the
ODIs this series.
No.
I think that was intentional. I think he was rested anyway after the test. So. But it would be interesting to see. Obviously, we've got the IPL coming up. We've been counting down to that. So,
do you reckon these boys will stay, or you reckon they'll go home?
I think.
Anyone that's playing IPL will just stay.
Yeah, absolutely. And guys like
it starts 2 weeks. Yeah,
11 days. I think.
We're counting down. Have we put more thoughts into our teams yet, boys? I'm obviously Team Calcutta over here. May or may not have ordered a hat over the weekend.
I think it was me that erroneously said that Kolkata has not won the IPL. They've actually won 2. So need to brush up on getting that imprinted in our
I'll handle all the Kolkata Knight Riders stats over here. Don't you worry about me. I'll be number 1 fan by the time it starts. Purple and gold, brother.
Does anyone want to cop out and take Royal Challengers Bangalore on the fact that they've got the Aussies? Because I will.
You can back the Aussie team.
I'm Bangalore till I die, boys. I'm looking at some merch. I'm getting around the Aussies. And Kohli and De Villiers. Surely they can't be bad.
We talked a lot about England cricket. What do we think about India coming off this? They've just won 3 series against one of the top nations in cricket.
Yeah.
They've now got to go to England and have that series.
Yeah, that'll be saucy. Coming up in our middle of our winter.
We've been talking about it like that.
They're leaps and bounds the best team in world cricket at the moment.
Yeah. They've won 3 different series. Yeah. We say England are probably the closest to them in T20 cricket. They handled them. They're scoring runs. Different people are scoring runs.
Depth.
The bowlers they're rolling through. The different types of bowlers they can roll through. We can talk about it all day about their scary depth. It's just
yeah. Would you say they're the most dominant cricket nation now, or would you want to see
Hard
them
to
beat
argue that.
England in England?
hard to argue that. Oh,
No,
no.
and I think I've said it before as well that they're probably only going to get better.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're young.
Oh.
They're young.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
who are you picking for that first test in England?
Well,
Believe
different conditions. 3 months away. It's hard.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're not going to be playing any test cricket between now and then.
Hard to pick on the spot. I'll say India, just the way that they've been playing, but no reason why England can't beat them at home. Yeah.
And then, yeah. So that's not till August. So
Yeah.
a lot of time between now and then.
Well, they've got that July one against the Kiwis, so that might be a good indicator of how they're
True,
going.
exactly. A perfect warm up for them. Like
Yes, it is.
It's a team that knows how to play in those conditions, but not the team that will obviously dominate in them. So, but yeah, they're going very well at the moment.
Yeah, I think if they win in England, you probably can't fault them.
There's
You've
no-
got to say
yeah.
they're now dominating in all three formats, the most dominant cricket nation.
Yep.
What an excellent turnaround as well.
Who's put their hand up in this series that you want to watch out for in the IPL?
I'm
Boy,
pretty.
Hardik.
But honestly, he was the name I was thinking. Like he's our boy. Let's be honest,
Yeah.
Hardik. But we talk about how good Ben Stokes is. Hardik is that.
Yeah, yeah.
For India, he always looks in like from ball one. It's just so hard to do that, to just hit the ball cleanly when you first ball. Like he doesn't need to get set, and he bowls wheel. I didn't realize how quick he could bowl. Actually, he gets
he's
up
a
on batsmen.
legitimate all-rounder.
Yeah.
He struck the ball at 145 in this. He only scored 100 runs, but he was batting, six. He only needed to score those 100 runs. He needed to score quick, and he just launches it with the bat, and he didn't actually do too much with the ball in this ODI format, but at T20s, and he had some really good games in the T20 series. He's just unreal, and they love him over there. And why wouldn't you?
I'm probably thinking the young boys. So Washington Sundar being another one. I'm assuming Axel Patel's going to get a run for an IPL team.
Chase that up right now.
So they're the kind of ones that
Hardik for the Mumbai Indians. He is up there. He's. Anyone want to go Mumbai Indians on the back of Hardik? Delhi for Akshar.
Yeah.
It's an interesting Willie. He's played 15 IPL games already. Like such an introduction to Test cricket. Like we went through those who took more wickets in 3 games. I think it was only 2 blokes ahead of him.
Yeah.
So, but does that translate to
very different games, aren't they? Very
So
different
that's,
games.
I guess, what I'm interested to see with all these young guys that have kind of blown up in the last, say, 3 months. How are they going to go like in the IPL, and then see how that works for those other matches going forward with the tests and the World Cup.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch Rishabh. Like I know he's pretty established already in the IPL, but he's still only so young, and he just looks like he's getting better and better.
So good.
Yeah. He's 23.
So young, yeah.
Can you not be that good
they
when
just
you-
had Dhoni. They had Dhoni for so long, and then like 15 minutes of, what are they going to do here? We've got this left-hander who just hit sixes for fun.
Yeah. Rishabh at the Delhi Capitals, if anyone wants to back
So
in.
with Akshar at Delhi.
To Delhi.
You two guys considering which teams you're gonna be backing?
What colours are they? Oh, blue and orange.
Very nice.
There's already blue and orange everywhere. Look here, you got the bloody
goats.
Delhi Capitals.
Signs on
Can run,
sides.
man.
Who have they got? They got Sam Billings didn't get a game in these teams. Like England,
They're stacked.
don't worry about
They're
that.
stacked.
Umesh Yadav, Smithy's playing, Shikhar Dhawan. Jeez, these guys are good. Ravi Ashwin,
Capitals.
Prithvi Shaw, the Stoin, Rabada, Ishant Sharma. Can I change? Chris Wokes.
No, I'm completely purple, bro.
Damn, Rahane.
That is stacked.
Yeah.
Jeez,
A
Delhi.
lot of Indian talent there, and
Delhi
Ricky Ponting is the coach of that team.
Ooh.
Oh, I kind of want to change.
You're
No,
a night rider, dude.
I'm a night rider.
all that
cool
merch orders you
name,
put in.
Night Riders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monks, have you picked the team or?
Well, we don't. We'll give it
We
another.
don't have to. We still got another week.
Got another week.
Another week. 2
Well,
weeks.
we're getting closer.
We'll have
We're
2
getting
episodes before the IPL starts,
yes.
so there's no pressure just yet.
The Punjab Kings are on the radar.
Yeah. Who do you like there?
Chris Gale.
Oh, the
Oh, he's
universe
universe
boss.
boss.
Don't blush, baby.
Still got a couple of Aussies. I got Enriquez and Richardson.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I went to it.
Rahul is captain.
He's definitely good. I'm hoping Dre Russ really turns it on for me.
You committed, man.
Yeah, hey, I literally ordered a hat. So I need to.
You've ordered one.
Oh, Shakib Al Hassan. Don't worry about the Night Riders. Karun there. Harbour's on.
They're going to be sneaky good. They're gonna be sneaky.
Harbishar's still kicking around.
Ben Cutting. Well, I'll be sweet.
All right, that'll do us with the England-India IPL chat